Mia heard it through the thin gap in her headset. Girls don't belong here. It wasn't shouted, it was muttered. A throwaway comment from the guy setting up his keyboard 3 seats down. The ref didn't catch it. The stream didn't catch it. But Mia did. It hit her like a cold draft. 17 years old, sitting in a folding chair that smelled like cheap plastic and sweat. Her hands were freezing, not because of the AC, but because her body was pulling blood to her core. Fight or flight. She looked at the monitor. The reflection staring back at her looked small, out of place, surrounded by 500 hertz monitors and guys in matching jerseys who looked at her like she was a glitch in the system. At least that's what they kept saying. This wasn't some casual lobby. This was the regional finals, Counter-Strike, prize pool that could pay for college, cameras everywhere, production crew wearing lanyards, sponsors with banners hanging from the ceiling. Her team, 3 guys Mia had never met in person until that morning, wouldn't even look at her during warm-up. One of them was scrolling through his phone. Another kept adjusting his headset like something was wrong with it. The opposing team? They were already laughing, not subtle about it either, pointing, nudging each other. One of them did that thing where you pretend to cough, but you're really saying something. Mia caught the word. Mia always caught the word. Mia didn't have a gaming setup at home. No RGB lights, no sponsor stickers, no custom keycaps. Mia practiced on her older brother's laptop, the one that overheated if you ran it longer than 2 hours. The one where you had to prop up the left side with a book because the hinge broke. Her mousepad was a notebook cover. Her headset was $7 from a gas station, and the left ear only worked if you held the wire at a specific angle. Her parents thought this was a phase. Her school counselor suggested more realistic goals during their last meeting, something stable. And every single online match, every single time Mia used voice chat, someone had something to say about her username, her voice, her right to even queue up. Mia had been called everything, kicked from teams, reported for disruptive behavior, when all Mia did was make callouts. Mia learned to play with voice chat off, learned to read the game without communication, learned to predict rotations, timings, enemy positions, based purely on sound cues and map control. It made her better, in a way nobody intended. But Mia learned something else in those 1,000 hours of practice nobody thought mattered. Anger's useful, if you know where to point it. If you've ever felt like you had to prove yourself twice as hard just to get half the respect, hit that subscribe button, because what happens next, nobody saw coming. Round 1, Dust 2, terrorist side. Mia bought light, took long A. Her team went B, didn't call it. Mia heard the rush, rotated late, got there just as her teammates died. 1 versus 4. Got 2 before they traded her. Her teammate on mic, why were you A? Round 2. They lost pistol, lost the anti-eco. Down 0-2. The chat in their team voice was silent, except for one guy sighing loud enough to make sure everyone heard it. Round 3. First gun round. Mia bought an M4, went A-site, took out their entry fragger before he even cleared the corner. Headshot. Instant. Her teammate on mic, lucky. Round 4. Mia entry fragged again, then traded, then clutched till 1 versus 3. Smoke. Flash. Peek. Headshot. Reposition. Headshot. Bait the last one into checkers. Headshot. Her teammate. Silence. Round 5. 6. 7. Mia top frag every single one. 32 kills by halftime. The scoreboard didn't lie. Her death count was 4. The next highest kill count on her team was 11. The other team stopped laughing, started checking corners twice, started throwing extra utility at positions they knew Mia liked, started playing scared. You could see it in how they moved, how they hesitated, how they started blaming each other in all chat. Their captain, the one who made that comment before the match, he was tilting, missing shots he'd hit in his sleep, over-rotating, making desperate plays that got him killed in the dumbest positions. Her team still wasn't talking to her much, but they started trading when Mia made space, started following her calls, started playing like they believed they could actually win this. The crowd, small, maybe 50 people, started paying attention. Phones came out. A couple people were streaming to their personal channels. Someone started a clip compilation in real time. The mainstream's view count tripled. Chat was going insane. And Mia could feel it. That chest. That moment when you stop being the underdog people root for and start being the threat people respect. But respect doesn't mean they want you there. Second half. They switched to CT side. The other team changed their approach. Stopped going where Mia was. Started avoiding her. Hitting the opposite site. Baiting out her rotations. It was smart. The kind of strategy you use against a player you've identified as the actual threat. Her team started losing rounds. 5, 6, 7 in a row. Score went from 9-3 to 9-10. The crowd got quiet. Stream chat flipped. Choking. Figured her out. Flew calf. One of her teammates unmuted. Can someone else step up? Mia didn't say anything. Round 15. They needed one to avoid overtime. They forced up. Bought everything they had left. This was their last stand before the economy collapsed completely. And their captain, the one who'd been tilting all game. He typed something in all chat. Carried by simps. Her teammates saw it. Everyone saw it. The caster saw it. Mentioned it on stream with uncomfortable laughs. Her teammates said nothing. Didn't defend her. Didn't even acknowledge it. Just nothing. And something in her went cold. Not angry cold. Focused cold. The kind of cold where your hands stop shaking. And every decision becomes obvious. Mia bought an op with the last of her money. Took mid-control. Heard them executing A. Mia fell back. Walked to B. Waited behind the box on site. Let them think they were safe. Let them commit. Let them start the plant. Heard the beep. Counted to 3. Then Mia swung. First shot. The entry fragger peaked. Mistake. The sound of the op cracked through the arena. One down. The crowd gasped, but she didn't hear it. She was already repositioning. Second shot. Their support player tried to trade. Too slow. 2 down. Now they knew where she was. Or where she had been. She dropped a smoke. Rotated through the gray haze. Third shot. A wall bang through the box. Pure intuition. 3 down. The fourth guy. The captain. The one who made the joke. He froze. He was holding an angle on the wrong side. Mia swung wide. She didn't shoot immediately. She let him see her. A split second of, I see you. Then she fired. 4 down. The last one tried to save his weapon. He turned to run. Mia didn't let him. Ace. The crowd exploded.
Her teammates jumped out of their chairs. The casters lost their minds. Chat was unreadable, just emotes flooding faster than anyone could process. Mia took off her headset, let the noise wash over her. Didn't smile, didn't celebrate, just breathed. They closed it out next round, won the tournament. Mia was MVP. $2,000 prize, scholarship offer from a collegiate esports program, interview requests, team offers, real ones with contracts, the kind of attention that changes things. Her teammates celebrated, took pictures together, posted about the win everywhere, tagged everyone except her. In their recap video, they barely mentioned her performance, talked about clutch teamwork and mental resilience. In interviews, team effort and lucky breaks. And subscribe because there are more stories like this that need to be told. Mia didn't say anything publicly, didn't call them out, didn't demand credit. Mia just declined their offer to stick together for the next tournament.
3 months later, Mia signed with a professional team, one that had watched that match live, one that saw exactly what happened and exactly who Mia was. A team that didn't need convincing, that had 2 other women on the roster, that had a coach who reached out 2 days after regionals and said, "We want you because you're good." And here's the thing nobody tells you about breaking barriers. It's not about the moment you win. It's about what you do after. Because that match got clipped, went semi-viral, hit 2 million views, started conversations, articles got written, debates about women in esports, about toxicity, about gatekeeping. Girls in her position, the ones grinding alone, getting flamed in voice chat, being told they don't belong, they saw it. Some of them reached out, said it made them keep trying, made them queue up one more time, made them believe that maybe they could make it too. Mia's still competing, still top fragging, still dealing with comments, still getting underestimated, still having to prove herself in ways her male teammates never do. But now when someone says girls can't play, there's a highlight reel that says otherwise. There's a tournament win that says otherwise. There's a contract that says otherwise. There's a growing list of players who saw what Mia did and decided they wouldn't quit. The opposing team's captain, the one who made that first comment, he's still competing too. Lower tier now, smaller tournaments. And every time someone recognizes him, they remember he's the guy who got destroyed by the girl he said didn't belong. He's the guy in that clip. He's the one who got aced on match point while talking trash. That follows you. His team dropped him 2 months after, not because of skill, because nobody wanted to be associated with him, because sponsors don't like that look. Sometimes the best revenge isn't what you say, it's what you prove. Mia did an interview recently, small podcast but genuine. They asked her what Mia'd say to girls trying to break into competitive gaming. "Don't wait for permission," Mia said. "Don't wait for someone to believe in you first. Just play, get better, let the scoreboard do the talking. Because the moment you're good enough that they can't ignore you, that's when everything changes." Drop a comment. What's something you kept doing even when people said you couldn't? Next video, we're leaving the arena and going to a quiet room in 1972. A chess prodigy who beat a grandmaster at 12 and then vanished. Why did he run? I'll see you there.